Hey guys, so I want to take a look at Tron. The ticker for this is TRX, and I'm currently on the monthly time frame. Now, I spent about 10 minutes or so looking at this coin, and before that, I had not looked at this coin in years. But I'm surprised by how good it looks, but there are a few things that are a little bit concerning, and I'm going to get into that. But first, if you're not subscribed, this is a very small channel, very little subscribers, and because of that, we're not really prioritized in the search results. So once you click away, it may be hard to find this channel again if you're not subscribed. So if you want to get more updates like this, I'm going to do about 2 to 3 analysis of different coins every single day. Just subscribe, and when you do, just click the bell and then click on all, and that way you'll be notified when I put out new videos. Okay, so yeah, back to Tron on the monthly. Okay, if you're going to trade Tron, I've marked out some very significant levels that I think are good to draw on your chart. So this one right here, this horizontal trend line, and just draw it find right here and just draw it right above this candle body here. So you see the wick came up, and as the monthly candle closed, we sold back below it. Draw it right there at around 0.03332, and then the next level, I drew it basically at the top of this candle body at 0.04553. So as you can see, they're significant, as in once we broke out of here, when the price came back, we retested it here. So it was resistance flipped to support here, here, and again right here. So we have a lot of test on this as a support level. So if the price falls back over, you can anticipate that this will basically support the price to at least a certain extent. I would anticipate at least a bounce if the price did come back. But given how far up we are right now, I'm not really sure that's going to happen. It's unlikely to happen. Okay, the next level that I would suggest that you draw on the chart is a down-sloping level of resistance that we recently broke out of. Actually, this really isn't in play anymore because we recently broke out of it. Okay, now so this is positive, right? So this was we started this downtrend in May 2021. April 2021, and then we recently just broke out of it almost 2 years later. So this is a very positive sign. One thing that is a little bit concerning is this upward move. If I turn the volume indicator on, what you'll see is this is on very low volume. Look how low the volume is on this move. So that's a little bit concerning for me. Not a huge deal, but yeah, that's a concern. So let's switch this down to the weekly and then see if we can see anything else. Okay. Actually, before I'm going to go back to the monthly. There's one other thing I want to show you. This is a cool indicator. It's called the Ultimate Stochastic. It's a premium indicator. I'll put a link to it in the pinned comment. You'll see we came very, very low here to what would be considered like an oversold region. And we just kind of flipped green, and we're coming back up. And this kind of shift on the long-term time frame is a very bullish sign. So that's good. So back to the weekly. Let's see if I see anything here. Yeah, on the weekly, you can see that we actually, when we broke out of this 2-year downtrending level of resistance, we did a back test. So we broke out, we back tested it here. We kind of had some bullish price action, and then when we came all the way back, see this long wick? That was another retest on this. So this is the resistance to support flip. So that's really positive. Okay, let's dial this down to the daily time frame now. And what you can see, what we're doing right now, we have an ascending channel that the price is kind of working within. So basically the top of the range, the bottom of the range, and it just kind of works within here. So yeah, this is very tradable. Let me see how the volume looks on this time frame here. So big spike. Actually, this is not, the volume here is not that weak. It's okay right here. Let's turn the volume off, and let's take this down to the 4-hour. Okay, yeah. So we're just in this ascending channel. So this makes it very tradable for us. So right now, I would look for a break of this down-sloping resistance line in order to take a potential long. Actually, I would look for a break of this, and I would look for a break of this 0.08412, a 1-hour candle close above this previous high here would be a sign to take a long. If this breaks down, however, then you can look to take a long. Right now, I'm not. Yeah, I suppose you could enter a short here, but I'm not personally going to look for a short. I would look for a potential long entry. I would look for the support region around here. This is the previous day high. And as you can see, this level here was this, it was resistance here, and it flipped to support. So if the price does come back down, what you can do is you can look to enter a long position. So theoretically, let's just say we entered there, and then you can place your stop loss just below this wick right here. And then what you would do is you would target the this downsloping trend line. So, depending on when this happens, we're not really sure when that's going to be. Let's just say theoretically a price crash down here, and we wanted to target this in the current position. Then that would give us a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 5.5. So we would risk 0.14% to potentially gain 0.79%. And of course, that could be amplified using a little bit of leverage. For me, I consider it all right to use leverage as long as I'm using a tight stop loss, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's see. Alternatively, like if somebody wanted to do a counter trend trade and they wanted to enter a short position here, let's see what that would look like from the current price. So we have to place our stop. I have to place a stop up here and then target this lower range. And that would give me a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 1.69, meaning for every $1 I'm risking, I could potentially gain $1.69. Yeah, it's not bad. I would risk 0.57% on a trade and to potentially gain 0.97%. Again, could be amplified with leverage. I'm not going to take it, but I'm just kind of showing you examples of when you look at a chart how you could basically enter positions either against resistance or against support and place very tight stop losses and try to set yourself up to get a good risk reward. Now, if this level breaks, like say if the price came down here and we broke this level of support, then what you could basically, if it breaks, it'll likely come back and retest it. And if you start seeing like dojis form or something like that, then I would target this bottom range, which is the previous day low. So yeah, that would be my play. And just to kind of give you a clearer view of what that would look like right here, and you'll see this was the level of resistance for quite a while. When we broke it, we tested it as support, and then this is the new range right here. So if this range breaks, basically you're gonna trade within here, so you can short it down to this range, or if the price comes down here, you can enter a long back up here. So you're just kind of trading within ranges. So range 1, range 2, right? If this breaks, you're here. If until that breaks, you're within this. If this range breaks out, so sorry, once more, I'll draw a horizontal line from here. So if we're able to break through this range, then you just zoom up here, and then this would be the next level of resistance. So that would be a very good play to take. So if this breaks, a retest here at around 0.08415, and what you could do, then you could target all the way up here. That would be a very nice trade. Let's see. I'll use the tool to calculate that. So let's say we entered a retest here. We place our stop just below, and we would target all the way. Oh no, sorry. We target up here to the top of the channel on the higher time frame. So just to give you another view of that. So we would target, if this breaks, we have a retest, we target all the way up here. And this is a very good trade. Let's see what kind of risk reward ratio this would give us. So this is crazy. Okay, so a 1 hour candle close above this previous level of resistance. You're targeting the top of this channel. I put it a little bit lower to be somewhat conservative, but essentially this would set you up for a 1 to 15 risk reward trade. So for every $1 you risk, you could potentially get $15 in return. So that would be you would risk 0.31% to potentially get 4.65%. So actually, I might even take that trade. I could probably set an alert or something. But yeah, that's the way I would play Tron. So long term, going by just the price action, It looks good. We broke out of a almost a 2 year level of resistance. We retested it. We broke this level of resistance here, and now we're kind of off to the races. I'm just concerned about the price increasing on a lower volume. That's a little bit concerning to me. Now, for the long term, if we want to say like, okay, if the price continues up and it breaks out of this ascending channel, where are the potential levels of resistance next? So take a fib and run it from the top here down to the bottom, drag it across, and that's going to give us some projection levels. And what we want to find is we want to look for confluence. So as you see right now, this level right here, we're at the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, which lines up with this level of resistance here. And so the price is, if the price comes up to this level again, then I would anticipate about 9 cents to be a very strong resistance because it's the 50% retracement and we have confluence with the previous price action. If that level breaks, the next level will be the 618, and that's going to be around 10 cents, so 0.10622. And then if that level breaks, the 786 will likely give you a little bit of a hard time, and that's around 13 cents, so 13.3. Okay, and then obviously if that breaks, then your next level is going to be the all-time high. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Again, I like to kind of show you the macro time frame, the weekly, the monthly. I draw the resistance and supports on that, and then I kind of zoom down to the smaller time frames and just look for very tradable patterns. And then I like to take low risk entries at either support or resistance with a tight stop loss. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you found that helpful. And if you want to get more updates like this in the future, just subscribe, hit the bell, and then click on all. And yeah, that about wraps it up. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.